Hello, I'm Death. Honorary hip dude.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my rag, my gal. Son, you've kissed my wife. Baby, my heart's on fire.
Today we are reviewing another figure from the Funko collection. You see, they can do more than just those little pop figures. In this case, it is one of their legacy collection, the Rocketeer, from the movie of the same name. It is a 6-inch action figure. It is well packaged, as you can see, and comes with two accessories, a helmeted version of the head and a pistol accessory which is supposed to be held in this hand, but which fell loose during shipping and is just kind of rattling around inside the box. Meaning that this figure is just like its movie counterpart. He couldn't hold on to his gun either. Ooh, Rocketeer, you're my hero. Out of the box, he doesn't look half bad. The costume is accurate, there is plenty of detail on the painting and the sculpting, and the accessories look appropriate. I actually don't understand why they never made a Lothar action figure. That would have been pretty boss. The figure only looks very vaguely like the actor Bill Campbell. And look at those eyes. Those hollow, dead eyes. With an expression this psychotic looking, I think that perhaps he deserves a different kind of accessory. There. I think this is more in keeping with that face. Timothy Dalton, I'm coming for your movie career. You won't have any more major motion pictures after appearing in my movie. Ah! This thing is kind of creeping me out, and I'm Death, so that's saying something. Fortunately, the figure does come with a different head accessory, the helmet head, but in order to change out the helmet, you will notice that it does not actually fit over the Campbell figure head. So I was afraid that I was going to be stuck with this dead-looking thing for the rest of my existence, and that's a long time. But fortunately, you can change out the heads. In order to do it, you must first rip off the Campbell head. That was fun. And here is the Rocketeer figure with the helmet accessory head attached properly. I think I'm going to keep the figure like this for the remainder of its existence on my shelf. That other head. Anywho, the figure has excellent articulation. The head can rotate 360 degrees, so you can force him to look backwards. Kind of funny. And it will also tilt up and down. There is also a ball socket joint at the spinal column. There is no waist rotation, but you can rotate it slightly to the left and right through that spinal link. The arms will swivel out, but only slightly, because the rubber is very, very tight. There is an elbow hinge, which allows for a 90-degree range of motion. There is a wrist swivel on both arms, so the hand can rotate 360 degrees, and also a hinge, allowing it to swivel in and out. You can splay the legs outwards on their ball sockets and rotate them forwards and back, although the buttocks made of plastic prevent much rotation back further than this. There is a double-hinged knee, but the plastic is so tight at this knee that I didn't want to risk bending it too much. Still, you can get an almost full extension backwards. There appears to be a thigh rotation, but the plastic is so tight that thighs won't actually rotate. There is a bendable foot. The rocket pack and the leather jacket flap on the front were billed as removable accessories on some websites. However, the pack and the flap on the jacket appear to be either glued or welded in place on my figure, so they are not removable. The figure does come with the pistol accessory. Place the handle into the hand grip and then hook the trigger guard around the trigger finger. This will allow him to hold the pistol fairly securely, unlike in the movie. There is no finger articulation in this hand, and this pose for it is kind of strange. It looks like he's reaching his hand up out of molten lava while sinking beneath it. I'm the Terminator. Ooh. The paint is applied well. There doesn't appear to be any runniness. They were even good enough to model the chewing gum onto the back of the rocket pack, which was a nice touch. There's just something about the plastic that they use for these figures that doesn't seem quite right. It feels like there's sand or grit or something mixed into it. So you can tell and hear, every time you try to move one of these joints, it grinds somehow. For size comparison, here is the Rocketeer next to Team Fortress 2's Soldier. Here it is next to the Space Marine version of Wreck-It Ralph. And here he is next to the Domino's Pizza Noid. I'm not entirely sure why they gave the figure these jockey pants, but he had them in the movie, so I suppose they had to give them to the character too. The Funko version of the Rocketeer is quite excellent. If you are a fan of the movie and an action figure aficionado, then you will not go amiss in placing this one on your shelf. I give the 6-inch Funko Rocketeer 8 out of 10 deaths. Now, if you will excuse me, I think I'm going to bury that Billy Campbell head in the backyard. Ugh.
If you refuse me, honey, you lose me, then you'll be left alone, oh baby, tell more, and tell me I'm your own.
I'm Billy Campbell's head. Oh, ho, 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 ho.